Good evening, everybody. We're live in Manchester, Georgia. Rick Beast with you for Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Presented by Buffalo Rock and Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC. For this matchup, monumental matchup between Harris County High School and Manchester. 19 years in the making. Point toss going on now. Real quick, let's go through the starting lineup. It looks like right here we're going to have Parker Rowling at left tackle. Denver Begonia will be the left guard. Braxton Love, Milton at right guard. John Spears at right tackle. Gabe Trevino at tight end. Will Drew, the fullback. Grant Ogletree, wide out. Zy Gates at wide out. Trotter Teasley will be the quarterback. And Eugene Robinson at running back. On defense, Bishop Adams, defensive end. Riley Hastings, defensive tackle. Philip Searcy, defensive tackle. And Josh Jones on the other end. Outside linebackers will be Christian Olson and Trevor Boutwell. Inside linebackers, Kingston Rivers and Carter Byer. Cornerbacks, Demetrius Brooks and Xavier Cunningham. And the safety, Grant Ogletree. Point toss going on now.
Tonight, our Blue Devil family welcomes the players, coaches, and
Harris
fans.
going to put their back to the road.
Harris County Tiger. Each of the teams.
Harris County will be receiving it, and we'll be right back with kickoff after this. Fumble the kickoff on there.
Now at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika, the full-size GMC Sierra 4x4 crew cabs discounted up to a giant $15,000 off. GMC Canyons with plenty of power and excellent towing ability, up to $5,000 off. And the roomy and enjoyable compact SUV, the popular GMC Terrains, up to $6,750 off.
Choose from over 500 new and used vehicles on the lot or on the way to Glenn Smith and Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Welcome back to Green Beach, the Georgia Alabama Sports Live in Manchester. 19 years in making for this rivalry to come back. Manchester coming off a state championship game appearance last season. Harris County coming off the D8 appearance. Both teams really peaking to the program-wise. Harris County year 3 with Tommy Watson really got momentum going. Look at the keep last year's momentum going. Show that last year not a fluke, not a flash in the pan. This program that Coach Watson building looks like it's built and it's ready to roll. But Harris County will show that tonight. Harris County wearing the white tops with black pants, all black helmets. Manchester blue tops, gray pants, gray helmet with Devils script on the side. Crowd is pretty packed out already, still filing in on both sides. A lot of blue and white on one side, a lot of black and gold on this side. Grant Ogletree, Rico Brown deep in return. This is going to be Nick Brown kicking off for Manchester. This was long. Manchester's running out. We're about to be football time here in Manchester. Get the popcorn ready. We're underway. Short kick going to be up, back out of that 25 across the 35 and down around the 36 yard line. Big hit. Didn't have eyeballs on who turned that. Looks like tight end. Take it out there. Robert Beasley, freshman starter. Junior. Behind Levi Watts last year. Here's the power team. We saw a lot last year. The fullback with the carry is going to be whistled down for a short loss. Look, it was Josh Jones, big defensive end, getting the carry.
Josh Jones.
It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 20, from the 35. But they mark it, although it looks like the 35. Now Harris County quick to the line. Power T again. Another handoff. This one, Bishop Adams. Bishop Adams stopped in the backfield. Harris County going over on his first drive. We know Coach Watson loves the physicality of football. First 2 plays, he wants to put it out the power speed.
That'll bring up 3rd and 11. That'll bring up 3rd and 11.
Quickly, Harris County in the 3rd and long. Robert Easley, first time we make it to see him sling the rock. Harris County run the one off. They get in a shotgun with Will Drew in the H-back. Robinson in motion. Going to be a swing pass to Eugene. He's going to catch it at the 35. Gets to the 35. Big hit at the 39. Harris County stop there. It's going to be bring up a 4. About 5. It looks like punt team coming out for Harris County.
Ready to run.
Demetrius Brooks going to punt it. He catches it and kicks it at about the 30. Going to get called, going to bounce rather. Then called at the 25. There goes Manchester's got the 35, 45, almost the midfield. Big kickoff return right there by Rivalry and Cooper. And Manchester sitting in really good field position for their first possession. On the 48, Manchester. Bond favors the quarterback. Green Tea formation for Manchester. Their first play to hand off the speed. There's Hines with the carries. And he gets right to about the 50-yard line to stop. Going to bring up 2nd down. About a yard gain for Manchester. Going to be 2nd and 9. Because Favory's back up under center. Yeah, hand off right up the middle. That's going to be a medium gain for Manchester. As Zacharias Gray with the carry.
Pick up a 4 on the play.
And bring up 3rd and about 4 yards. 5 yards for Manchester. They still did running situation for Manchester. Man in motion. Hand off to Cooper. Really wide. Going to run into a man. Here comes Harris County defense with the stop at the line of scrimmage. Rain Overton coming there claiming it up. Christian Olsen in there on the tackle. And Manchester spot bring up a 4th down situation in about 6. The Harris County defense come running in there. A lot of people's coming in cleaning up with the play. Arnold Myers even coming in getting a little bit of that action. The Rand Overtree going to go back to return the punt. This Manchester bring the punt team out there.
What are we doing?
Amazing. Flavian Cooper will be the punter for the Blue Devils. Rand Overtree back for Harris County. Whistle one with Phil. Timeout Manchester. While we're at the first time out, let's use this time to give our sponsors a little bit of a shout out here. Title sponsors, Buffalo Rock. You know, anytime weather like this, you know, grabbing an ice cold Mountain Dew is just the way to go. Absolutely the way to go this time of year. You know, the sales go up this time. Glenn Smith, an exceptional hard truck buying experience. Head to Glenn Smith, Opelika, Alabama. Over 300 new and 3 on vehicles on the lot. Many still covered by factory warranty. You're sure to buy right. What you're doing today, no matter if it's Georgia or Alabama, it's covered by Glenn Smith. They'll say, get ready to smile. Back to that. Cooper back to Manchester. Ran Overtree for Harris County in between the 25 and the 20. There's a snap, the kick. A nice little punt will be fielded dead on the 20. Makes the first man miss. Overthrow to the other 25. Twist, bends, and himself down about the 26. And they're going to put it back over to Harris County back on offense and see how they want to run formation. They want to run out there now. We saw them with the power team. The first 2 plays, then a swing pass. Really, really conservative, understandably so. See if they want to do anything a little different here. If they want to spread out a little bit more. We saw multiple formations last year. They ran that power T a lot. They ran it with success. However, they also had a lot of shotgun type plays and had a lot of success in the passing game. Why Levi Watson was regional offensive player of the year. And he's gone now. It's Trotter Teasley running the offense. So he's back there in the pistol. Kingston Rivers gets the handoff. Kingston Rivers rounds up the middle to about the 30. Helmet came flying off. Looks like that was Milton's helmet there. Right guard. He comes over there, snaps it. See Tim Hudson, the tight end in there. Zy Gates running out to the field side. Rico Brown down on the numbers. Kingston Rivers is staying in the game at running back. Another pistol formation as Harris County takes it a 2nd and 5. Another handoff to Rivers. There's a hole. Grabs himself up in there. Get about 3rd and a yard to go. Harris County's getting some positive yardage. Just drive Milton. Runs back on the field. Devian Owens coming off. He played great right there on that right guard. Harris County short yardage, 3rd and 1 from the 35. Got another pistol formation. Now looks to the sideline. Sees Coach Cox, Coach Watson signaling in. Makes a change with the line, talks to Kingston. Another handoff right up the middle. Kingston grabs it. Gets the first down. First down of the game for either side. Now ran Overtree going out back into the game as Hudson coming off and Teasley was coming off. Looks like Overtree. We've seen him play quarterback before. Jackson Lehman, the wide receiver by Zy Gates. You see it in the middle of the field. See what Harris County has going here with Rand. Rivers next to him. Rand gets the snap. Going to be a straight quarterback. Power right up the middle goes Overtree. Looks like his forward momentum was stopped at about the 40-yard line. We're at about 2nd and 7 for Harris County. Rivers coming off the field. Will Drew's in there. Josh Stewart at the top of the screen, number 15. Overtree back at quarterback. Another quarterback run up the middle. Next man miss. 45, 50. Oh, he got it again. That was about the 46-yard line. The Bears came across the midfield. Ran over to running with some bigger today. You see, he does have offers from Appalachian State and Georgia State. Georgia State, obviously, wide receiver graduate assistant. Trayvon Marshall, former quarterback for Harris County. Malik Williams, former wide receiver for Harris County, plays in Georgia State. Harris County's got the ball. Moving now, Kingston Rivers back at running back, Trotter back on the field. Now they're going to go to stay in the pistol formation. Braxton Love, the center. We're going to have the right tackle look like he moved on that one. We got Big John Spears got a head start. We're going to back Harris County up 5. It's 2nd and 15. Still first down for Harris County. Whisper formation remains the go-to formation on this drive. Ball about the 50-yard line. Hand off to Kingston. Hits the midfield. Crosses it. Just short of the original line of scrimmage. It'll be about 2nd and 11 and a half to go. Overtree go back out on the field. They're going to call it 2nd and 12. First quarter action, Manchester and Harris County. Harris County driving, 2nd and 12. Overthrew back at quarterback. He'll be giving it all. No, he's going to keep it. 45 to the 40. Helmet come off. Right. This was dead back about a 39-yard run, 38-yard run. Great run. You see him ran over to the two very physical runs from the wide receiver. See how 3rd and short, talking about 3rd and 3, 32.
3rd and 2 for the Tigers.
It's going to be 32. Driver back at quarterback. Big Eugene Rock. Kingston Rivers, I'm sorry, busting through there for the first down. He drives down to the 30-yard line. Harris County moving the ball this drive on the ground, running straight at this Manchester defense. Bring up first down, ball right on the nose of the ball, touching the 30. Kingston Rivers to the right of Trotter Beasley. Trotter makes his call. Gets the ball from Braxton Love, hands it off to Rivers. Flag comes flying in from the umpire. It's going to be about a 3-yard gain, maybe negated by a penalty. See what we have here. It'll be a false start. Get some movement by Harris County, going back to about 5 and then the 1st and 15. We saw that last series, last first down series they had it. And a false start on Spears. Ran over made up for it with his aggressive running. Now the ball is going to be touching the 35-yard line. Now Kingston to the left of Trotter Teasley. Kingston Rivers, the running back. Trotter Teasley gets the ball. He's going to roll out. Going to be looking for Tim Hudson. Got a man coming and sacked. Big number 56 coming in there. Jaheed Terry coming in there making the sack. Nowhere to go for Trotter Teasley on the rollout. He was looking for Tim Hudson, who was well covered. And by the time he got his shoulders turned, he was into the ground. Now we're really facing a 2nd down and long.
2nd and 26, Harris County.
They spotted it. Going to make it 2nd and 26 from the 46. Now Trotter standing about 50-yard line, waiting on the snap. He's talking to Josh Stewart at wide out. Long pass, Brooks. Harris County looking for the flag. Should be a flag, but there is none. Was contact as the pass was coming in. No flag. Heavy high school football on the road. Looks like Harris County's will be going for the punt. No, it's 3rd down because of the penalty. Back Joe Jr. from the Harris County side over here. And we're back. 3rd down, 26. Hey, run the same play. He was open, just had a pass interference. That wasn't called. They're going to fake the handoff, throw it over here. Had it right back to Teasley, but he's no Joe Burrow on that play. He was brought down again. And all the momentum Harris County had evaporated very quickly about the 30-yard line. But they're pushed back after the penalty, back after the sack. And then on the punt again, going to be Demetrius Brooks. Ball's on the 50-yard line.
More than 30 for Harris.
And it's going to get to the 30, then kicked it in reverse for 20 yards. Now it's going to be Brooks. Punt it off. High knuckleball type punt. Going to land on the 25. Going to roll. Get to the 10. Inside the 10-yard line and dead. Shout out to Lee Longstaff for Preston Jenkins on that. Hey, what a punt by Demetrius Brooks. The quarterback plays a little wide receiver. They're doing an awesome job punting. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this message. That's on me. That's on me. I didn't even look.
No, you good, buddy.
I'm dying. I'm choking on something.
No, it's the funny part. You want me to get you a drink?
I forgot my drink was up here, but while I was talking that last little bit, I had a cough, but I couldn't.
52 people are watching on YouTube. 52 people are watching on YouTube.
That's good. That's big on YouTube. Our YouTube numbers ain't usually big. And welcome back. Manchester gets the ball. Looks like they're going to spot it on the 10. On the 15, rather. Nose just touched it. 15. What's the blind spot of this press box? Side of the field. Favors under 7. Motion man, the one up behind me. They're going to toss it to Darius Favors. He's going to come through, just run down. Here they spotted just short of the 20. They're about a 4 or 5 yard gain. Christian Olsen come in and made the tackle along. And Darius Favors. Javon Favors, the quarterback. Ron, a senior.
Bring it down to the end of the first quarter. With a score.
And that's it for the first quarter. The break still 0-0, but it's early. Get ready for the show coming on.
Now at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika, the full-size GMC Sierra 4x4 crew cabs discounted up to a giant $15,000 off. GMC Canyons with plenty of power and excellent towing ability, up to $5,000 off. And the roomy and enjoyable compact SUV, the popular GMC Terrains, up to $6,750 off.
Choose from over 500 new and used vehicles on the lot or on the way to Glenn Smith and Opelika. Get ready to smile.
And here we go, ready to action and already. Le'Veon Cooper rushing around the outside, getting across the 30. Manchester has their first down of the game. Ball touching the 32. Davis getting up under center. That was run right in the middle for the Darius Davis. Manchester getting a little rhythm going with this offense. A lot of running we expected on both sides. Run. That's what we're seeing. Now it's Manchester's turn to get a little momentum going. Harris County had the ball a long time in that second possession that came up. Stalled out to 30. Well, didn't stall, went back to get to 30. Now Manchester's turn to get moving. Another handoff to Taylor. He stopped. Braxton Love, the primary defense, making the stop. He just set an anchor down and just grabbed him and just flung him back. We're going to bring up third and short. Big stop right there for Harris County's defense. They got to do it one more time to try to force a punt. Gibson, his favors, my favors under center. Another stop by this Harris County defense. Kingston Rivers coming in there, busting into the backfield and swinging down favors the running back for the loss. This is going to be fourth down. Let's see what this Manchester 34 wants to do on their side of the field on 4th and short. It'll be 4th and 1. Looks like they want to do a play. They want to go for it. Von Favors running back in there with the play. Big Josh Jones, Braxton Love, cut in the middle. Christian Olsen, the linebacker, coming up to the line. Favors under center. Man in motion, Stimson. The handoff up the middle. He's going to drive for the first down. Crosses the 45-yard line. Manchester gets the first down. Drive is still going. And Denver going to come in and replace his buddy Braxton. If Harris County wants some size on that defensive line in the middle to go to Josh Jones, because they know they're going to run the ball up the middle. They know the strength of this Manchester offense is running it right at your face. Favors again under center. This time it's going to be Whitaker. He gets spun around down to about the 50, 49-yard line. It's going to be about a 6-7 yard gain. They're going to do a little shorter than that. Put the ball in the 49. Manchester crosses the 50 for the first time in this game. Second possession for the Blue Devils. Second. And off the fence down. One down. Look like Philip Sterling, the new defensive end, coming in, making the play. Nice play by Philip Sterling. He's playing in the position held by Holden Hyatt last season. Big shoes to fill, but making a play right there was Philip Sterling. Here's a 3rd and 6 situation. Manchester. Want to throw the ball. See Cooper. Going to do it to Cooper around the other side. Harris County's going to get to it and moving down. But Josh Jones pinned it up. See Trevor Boutwell over there making a play. Now it's going to be 4th and medium. And now let's see what Manchester wants to do. We saw him on 4th and 1, went for it and got it. As now it looks like they may be bringing the punt team out. And this Harris County defense stands strong when they get midfield and maybe forcing the punt. Looks like Demetrius Brooks will be the one returning it, and Ogletree. Nope, Brooks is going to come off the field. He better hurry. And he gets off the time to field, and Rand will be the returner.
Can you back him up? He's all sides. Back him up. He's all sides.
Snap, but he got down.
Peter!
Cooper kicked it. Going to go out of bounds.
Yeah,
At the 25-yard line, that's where Harris County will get it. Let's get some shout-outs right now for Shears Kubota. For Shears Kubota, the Kubota dealer for 44 years. Call your local Kubota connection at 334-203-1322. Tractors and implements, construction equipment, lawnmowers, and RTVs. #1 tractor package dealer in the Southeast. Kubota sales, service, and parts. Call Joe Dasher. Big supporter of Harris County football. He's at all the home games. Get right over there. You know, everybody rides over to Opelika. He said Harris County, Meriwether County, Troop County, they make the ride over there to Shears over in Opelika. Rand will be the quarterback, standing in the 20. He's going to give it to Eugene Robinson. He gets to the line of scrimmage and spins around. May have got 2 yards on that one. For getting hit at the line, that's a good little game. You're going to set up a 2nd and 8 type situation. Trotter comes back into the game. Will Drew running out there with him, the fullback tight end. Will Drew plays more than an edge back, hybrid fullback tight end position. Zy Gates, you see him over here about midfield. And Jackson Lehman is down around the numbers. But he ran over in the backfield with Frank Teasley. Rand's in motion. Teasley spins, throws to Ogletree, got a little bit of a block, gets to the 30. Down, and Ogletree handled the ball again. He'll be facing the 3rd down. About 4. Long 4. Eugene Robinson still in the running back. Roderick quarterback. Zy Gates in motion. He's going to throw it to Zy. Ball tipped. Vaughn Johnson got his hand on it. Broke the play up. It's going to be 4th down. And it's going to be a punt situation for Harris County. Here they come out on the field. Demetrius Brooks with a great punt last time. Got the ball down to the 15-yard line. Preston Jenkins did the snapping. Braxton Love leading the blocking protection group in front of the punter. Brooks gets ready. There's the high punt. They're going to bounce at the 40. Then gets a Harris County roll. About the 34-yard line. And Manchester will take over right there. We got 4 minutes remaining in the first quarter, or the first half, rather. We want to give a shout out to Christ Chapel Hamilton, Pastor Randy Huff. Visit them Sunday. Service begins at 10:30. Go to 13377 US 20 Highway 27 in Hamilton. That's right past Park Elementary. On the left, you'll see the Christ Chapel sign. Please stop in there. Visit. I tell you, if you go once, you'll be hooked. Also, give a shout out to Derek Monster Concrete Service. Fox has been a big time supporter of Harris County athletics. Not just football, but old football is where it started for him. Baseball program, he gives a lot of love. Basketball, he gives a lot of love. To the county in general, he does a lot of work for the county. He did the pavers at Hay Park that were beautiful for the state, Little League state championships, and they've won. He done work behind the walking trail in Hamilton, the Boxley Concrete. Contact Derek Boxley 706-566-922. Like I said, it's over 28 years. He's been doing the concrete and stuff. Great work by Derek. Give him a call, 706-566-9212. That's Derek Boxley Concrete. Harris County's going to get the ball in the 34. We mentioned 4 minutes to go. 4:08 left in the second quarter. So you know Harris County's going to try to have a 4-minute offense and take every second off this clock before they kick it in there. Try to punch it in the end zone. You see Josh Jones, Bishop Adams. And that back to Chris, my bad. It's going to be Manchester getting the ball with 4:08. And Harris County's going to prevent them from taking all the time off the clock. This hot box up here in Manchester. Takes the pitch, rolls off his first pass of the game. He's going to get a completion down here. He ran out of bounds. Great play right there. James Perry makes the catch. 6-3 wide out from Manchester. Got open. Manchester running the ball, running the ball. Yeah, I can roll out and take the toss. Now they're coming and driving quick. That last possession by Harris County went so fast it confused me up here. Another handoff. This was next. Really tough. He's really coming in there. All the love coming out of there. Not even a short guy. We'll put it back at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10. David back up in the center. He's going to try and make some noise. Man in motion. Another pass attempt. Looking downfield on the wheel route. Christian Olsen on the coverage. And it's incomplete. You can see Travion Cooper running the wheel route down the sideline. Christian Olsen matching it step for step. Making a great defensive play, staying with him. Deflecting the ball, preventing the completion. This is 3rd and 10 for Manchester. On the 47. Harris County defense tries one more time to stand strong to prevent this Manchester team from getting past the 50. Picking up a first down, they got to get past the 45. It's going to be a long toss out to Cooper. And there's a hole. No blocking the back call. Makes sure it's going to be a first down for Cooper. Look like there's no contact. Rico had a beat on it. I don't think that was an intentional tipping or anything. Can't call that. Now it's Manchester across the 40. Here they are to 38 and a half. Owens on the center. Favors on the center. And off the Favors, the running back. And they drive it in there for a short game. Down to a minute and a half to go. Nolan Johnson, you see him running in for Harris County. Favors, right under center. And he's looking for the carry. Drop down. You see Nolan Johnson coming in with a tackle. Now out on the field, we're going to take it with them. We'll be right back after this message.
Truckloads of fresh inventory are rolling into Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika. Check out the powerful new Chevrolet Silverado 4-wheel drive crew cabs, discounted up to $13,750 off. Chevy Equinox with discounts up to $6,000 off. And listen to this, 2024 Chevy Blazer EV, as low as $295 a month. Brand new Chevy Blazer EV, 24 months lease, just $295 a month.
Get ready to smile.
And we're back. 3rd and 7 for this Manchester offense. Harris County trying to stand strong, trying to prevent Manchester from getting any points before halftime. Now Manchester in a shotgun formation. First time we've seen that all night. David's going to throw a quick out here. He's going to hit the ground before it got to the receiver. Looked like Jaden Terry was going to be the receiver. He's going to bring up 4th down. See what this Manchester coaching staff wants to do. Fraser wants to go for it. Manchester coming back out. Favors in the shotgun again. Favors back here. LeVon, the quarterback. This is not going to be a quarterback run to the left. There's going to be a home penalty coming into Harris County with a stop. Trevor Boutwell, who was being held, comes up next to the stick. It's going to be declined. It's going to be Harris County football with 56 seconds on the clock. Won't be surprised to see Harris County try to take this one into the locker room, tied at 0.
Hey, tell no one's playing Ohio, but I'm going playing Ohio, but I think you won for it. Good job.
See how they want to do this is Coach Watson giving instructions. Let's give a shout out to our sponsors today. Terry Johnson Agency, been serving the community for over 30 years and helping people save money on all their insurance needs. Whether you need a home, auto, life, or church insurance, look no further than Terry Johnson Agency, a proud supporter of Georgia Alabama Sports Live since the very beginning. That's Terry Johnson. I remember the first game I did for Georgia Alabama Sports Live, that was the first read. Richard Holdren made it. And that's when I knew that's pretty neat to see these companies helping, small business like Georgia Alabama Sports Live that was just starting out at the time. They grew into this, and Terry Johnson sticking with us throughout it. But Harris County come out in a shotgun formation here. As Robinson went in motion, going to be a pass to Brooks. As Robinson's going to be the blocker. Robinson bangs in there for about 6 yards. And Harris County calls timeout. Nice play right here to see if they get some positive yardage. You're going to get something going. Football season is back, and you know what that means. Tailgating season is in full swing. When it comes time to feed a crowd, Zaxby's has you covered with the ultimate platters. Load up on famous wings, tenders, crispy fries, buttery bread, and refreshing drinks, all at a low price. Go to Zaxby's. Go over in the Phoenix City area. Go see Judson Humphreys. Big supporter, Georgia Alabama Sports Live as well. Thanks for coming on board. Harris County comes out of the timeout.
Harris County 2nd and 4 for the run.
2nd and 4. Gonna see that pistol formation again. Kingston comes in there running back. Trotter gets the ball, hands it off, shoots it across the 40, keeps the legs churning and churning, and it's going to be short, just a touch. We'll bring up a 3rd down. Clock is running at 36, 35, 34. Clock is running. Got is going to be in the pistol again. Low snap. They're going to say that Trotter's knee was down on the catching the snap. Now it's going to be Manchester, possibly. Manchester does call timeout and stops the clock with 26 seconds to go. Trotter inadvertently took a knee catching the snap, you're going to bring up a punt from Harris County. And then both teams running the ball as much as they are. Eats up a whole lot of clock. While we're on timeout, we'd like to give Bashir Kubota another shout out. Call Joe Dasher, 334-203-1322. Been a Kubota dealer for over 44 years. Bashir's. Y'all, if you've been over there in Opelika, you've seen that Kubota dealership. It's huge. See it on your way to Auburn, coming from Columbus area. It's on your left. Big facility. You can see why they're the #1 tractor package dealer in the Southeast. You can see that facility. How Brooks is out there to punt it. Jenkins will that. Brooks will kick. Von Cooper, the return man. High snap, good catch by Brooks. Gets a good high, long punt, driving back. It's going to take a little bit of a backspin. Now it goes Harris County's way. Now that's about the 29-yard line. We're 15 seconds to go. And see if Manchester wants to get crazy and try to sling it downfield, which is 100% against their style. Or if they want to just run this clock down and go to halftime, maybe they want to get the punt just to see if they can return. Rick Beach with you, Chris Gates, producer. Georgia, Alabama Sports Live, presented by Buffalo Rock and Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC. Man Overtree and Demetrius Brooks. You see them in the defensive backfield right here. Hawkins seeing what they. We'll see what Manchester wants to do. Manchester's going to spread it out. Favors in the shotgun. I might try a pass. It looks like with 15 seconds, he is going to look downfield. Josh Jones gets through, goes out. Favors with a lot of green grass. Bishop Adams grabs him and takes him down about the 35-yard line. Great play by Bishop Adams with 3 seconds on the clock. Bishop Adams got a hold of him. That was man on man right there. Favors. Big old boy, Bishop, a big old boy. That's what football's all about. The clock hit 0. We got a halftime. Much like last night for the softball game. Look here at football. He's played in 19 years. We still ain't seen a score. Your score at halftime. Manchester 0. Harris County 0. We'll be right back after halftime, and we'll get the second half underway.
Truckloads of fresh inventory are rolling into Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika. Check out the powerful new Chevrolet Silverado 4-wheel drive crew cabs, discounted up to $13,750 off. Chevy Equinox with discounts up to $6,000 off. And listen to this, 2024 Chevy Blazer EV, as low as $295 a month. Brand new Chevy Blazer EV, 24 months lease, just $295 a month.
Get ready to smile.
Georgia, Alabama. Sports Live will be your go-to for all your favorite high school and collegiate games this fall. From the Carver Tigers to the Columbus Blue Devils, the Harris County Tigers and Northside Patriots, the Glenwood Gators and Calvary Christian Knights, the Pacelli Vikings and Brookstone Cougars to the Smith Station Panthers and Russell County Warriors, from CVCC, Pirates basketball and baseball, and every tournament from here to Macon. We are the #1 destination for anything happening in East Alabama and West Central Georgia. Be sure to like and follow us on YouTube and Facebook, and stay tuned for even more amazing ways we will be bringing Georgia, Alabama Sports Live to you this upcoming season. We can't wait to come see you next.
Mic check, 1, 2, mic check, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2, you got it? Hey everybody, I'm Rick Beach. Harris County and Manchester has met 37 times, many on this very field. After a 19-year hiatus, that rivalry is renewed.
Don't beat this out, because this is what they say. I heard this. If you want the hell knocked out of you, come to Manchester and take a left at the light.
Tyler Dunn. I'm from Manchester, Georgia. Grew up there, born and raised. Played there football seasons 1994 to 97. Got the opportunity to play against Harris County twice in 96 and 97. Went 1 win, 0 losses, and 1 tie against Harris County during that time. The tie was in 1996 and the win was in 1997. I work in education and I've been all over West Central Georgia. I've worked at Manchester High School as assistant principal. I was at Troop for a little bit, and now I work here in Harris County. I work as a CTA director for the school system, work primarily with high schools. For a short time, I was also the principal at Harris County High School. Learned a lot of great lessons in high school. One of the most important things that I learned was teamwork, knowing that I needed to rely on the people around me, my teammates. I couldn't do everything on my own. I also learned hard work. You know, I knew there was a whole lot of effort and prices that had to be paid on the front end before I had the opportunity to play in a game or to compete. And then pride too. You know, I wanted to feel good about what I did, and after I'd paid my price, done the workout, practices, those sorts of things, I wanted to be a winner on the other side of that. My mom taught at Manchester High School since the early 80s, and I went to high school games from the time I could run around, and I can remember always playing Harris County. What was unique about our rivalry, in my opinion, was we were right on the border with each other. We had so many friends that went to school with us for a little while, then went to Harris County. Some may have even come back. And so when we got on the field together in high school and played against each other, it was friends playing against each other. Sometimes it was family on the other side of it. So it's a quasi-civil war where you know the people intimately, and there's a whole lot of pride in winning that game. It's great to be able to play them again. Manchester is still a pretty small school, especially compared to Harris County. You're talking about a single A school versus a 5A school. But again, you're going to put 11 guys on the field on each side of the ball. So it's just exciting to see some of those rivalries come back. Like I said, people grew up together. You go to Pine Mountain and West Point and Durant area, and you got kids that live around those areas and might have gone to elementary school with some of these people they're playing against. And just to be able to rekindle that flame and, like I said, kind of beat your chest a little bit after the game. The winner will be able to. It's going to be a lot of community support. They're going to be making some noise and pointing some fingers and might be a little mad during the game, but when it's all over, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised at how hands are shaking and hugs are embraced and those sorts of things.
Darius Brooks, I graduated from Harris County High School. I attended 2004 through 2007. We played them 2 years, my freshman and sophomore year. Years after that, we scrimmaged. I really don't count those, but we did get out there and compete. At halftime, who knows who's winning, but good competition. Coaching here at Harris County, I'm the defensive coordinator and I coach the secondary. I'm a physical education teacher. Things that we went through when I was in high school, pretty tough. Coaches, prepared us for, being an adult, leaving the school, get out in the workforce, but gracefully, I was able to continue my education, go to WKU, play football, but I would just say toughness. Growing up, every year, that's something that, I heard about the people that played on the team, they always look forward to. Like I said, they always talked about it. We're so close, right over the mountain, and I even actually went to school with kids from over there, so every time we got a chance to play them, it was always a lot of talking, a lot of yapping, here and there, but it was always good yapping. But like I said, every time they played them on Fridays every year, it was a great atmosphere. I only got to attend like 3 games, but every time 10 o'clock, 10:30, I was waiting on the news of who won that game. You know, the youth needs to know, what it really means to, play against the Blue Devils. Like I said, it's so close. People, like, still got family over there. Like I said, I think it's gonna help community financially, because I honestly believe it's gonna be a sellout game. Like, when I played against them, we had the whole entire Harris County Stadium packed, kids on the fence. Like I said, it's just gonna be a great atmosphere. My barber stays in LaGrange. My last year playing them, he actually was the guy that I couldn't get away from. Every time I tried to get a touchdown, he would come in and stop me. He never let me live it down. And I think that, man, I'm tired of all the talking. It's been years we've been wanting to play each other. And I think this year right here, it's going to be a start of something good going into the future. I'm ready for it. With the rivalry, I think what makes it so intense, pretty much, for me, I'm from Pine Mountain, Georgia. And Pine Mountain, like I said, is separated on three different counties in one surrounding city. We got one side of the street is Meriwether County, other side is Troup County, Harris County. So the people that we compete against, they right across the street from you. So what else better than coming out after a win and you walking across the street and telling your neighbor, we got the dub.
After Harris County, I went to Georgia Southern, where I played football for Georgia Southern University. On a program that was very accomplished, won 3 conference titles and 1 national title. Actually played in 2. Football for me was the first, my first educational part of being a team, depending on other people for a goal, just the camaraderie. Some of my best friends are from those teams are high school. We still are, friends now. Just helped me understand life as a person. The rivalry was great. A lot of those guys went and played rec league here, but just went on to like Manchester and other schools around the community to play. So leading up to the week, it was a lot more than just playing against another community. You playing against family, friends, people that you knew, people that you was gonna see on Sunday, and the bragging rights and the whole atmosphere leading up to the game. You had to get your tickets in advance even to get into the game. That rivalry and that game just meant so much to this community as far as bragging rights and even just conversation and the overall competition of this community. Success that both of those programs had last year. I'm looking forward to just seeing the competition again for this region of Georgia. I think that we produce a lot of great talent in this region. So for me, just seeing these kids get to go to school and pursue their dreams and just have that overall, it's nothing like college football and it's nothing like high school football. So all those kids just, for some, this is their last part of playing athletics or playing football. So it means a lot for Georgia athletes. So, for this community, I think it's well needed for us to have this game year in and year out. Just being from this area and knowing people that went to Manchester, I still have family that lives in Manchester. I know people that live in Manchester. Many of them are on the border of Harris County and Meriwether County. It's more than just a game. Like I said, it's more than, you wake up on that Saturday morning and you'll go to a rec game and you'll see your friends and family. You had a little smirk on your face like, yeah, we got y'all this time. But I think it's needed in this area, the hype for this game and just the overall what it's gonna do for both of these programs and the school to see that game happen again.
I have the actual record from the 80s that I reached out to my coach and I grabbed. So the actual record from the rivalry against Manchester and Harris County actually is 29-7-1. Actually, I was a part of the tie with Calvin Hamlin. My personal record, we was undefeated against Harris County. What high school football did for me, it kind of started like a bond and a family-oriented relationship that I had with not only my high school teammates, also my college teammates. So we're constantly in contact. We're always talking football. And now with my boys, We can't wait to Sunday. We can't wait to Friday nights, Saturday nights. This rivalry here, great rivalry. Stands packed, no food at the concession stand, no room to stand, no room to sit. Everybody on their toes because if you blink an eye, you miss a moment. Well, I can tell you what it means for Meriwether County. If you don't get there early, if you don't get nothing to eat early, you won't eat because the whole town will be closed. Everyone will be at that game. There will not be an empty seat. There will not be a space on the fence. So get there. I have a kid on each side on both teams, and my house is so chaotic. Having one kid, my oldest child go to Manchester, and my youngest kid go to Harris County. They're steady at each other's necks. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna score? Who's gonna hit the hardest? Who's gonna get fumbles? Who's gonna get interceptions? And we've been going through this all summer, ever since he transferred, ever since camp started. So it's an ongoing battle at my house. As I said before, look at the zoom in camera. As I said before, if you don't get there, if you don't get to Manchester, Georgia, game night, Harris County, Manchester, Georgia, Harris County against Manchester, if you don't get there early, you'll be left out and you will miss a great game. This is great. This is great for the community. This is great for the surrounding areas. This is great for the alumni. This is great for current students. This is great for future students because this rivalry here for the surrounding communities, as Coach previously said, the next day we have bragging rights. Whoever win that game that Friday, we can actually look at each other with a smirk. We got y'all this year. But little did we know the next year is coming. So, you know, it's all about bragging rights and, you know, we talking about old days and old stats. And actually, not to cut anything short, I was player of the week against Harris County, 1998.
Georgia, Alabama. Sports Live will be your go-to for all your favorite high school and collegiate games this fall. From the Carver Tigers to the Columbus Blue Devils, the Harris County Tigers and Northside Patriots, the Glenwood Gators and Calvary Christian Knights, the Pacelli Vikings and Brookstone Cougars to the Smith Station Panthers and Russell County Warriors, from CVCC, Pirates basketball and baseball, and every tournament from here to Macon. We are the #1 destination for anything happening in East Alabama and West Central Georgia. Be sure to like and follow us on YouTube and Facebook, and stay tuned for even more amazing ways we will be bringing Georgia, Alabama Sports Live to you this upcoming season. We can't wait to come see you next.
Truckloads of fresh inventory are rolling into Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika. Check out the powerful new Chevrolet Silverado 4-wheel drive crew cabs, discounted up to $13,750 off. Chevy Equinox with discounts up to $6,000 off. And listen to this, 2024 Chevy Blazer EV, as low as $295 a month. Brand new Chevy Blazer EV, 24 months lease, just $295 a month.
Get ready to smile.
The lights are bright. Second half about to get started here in Manchester. High school football underway in the area. Rick Beach Widget, Georgia Alabama Sports Live, producer Chris Gates, presented by Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC and Buffalo Rock PepsiCo. Games all throughout the area getting started tonight. And this one's been a dandy, 0-0 through a half. Old school football. Grass field's got the old school look to it. Wing tee, some power tee and pistol formations from Harris County, running the ball both sides. Both teams got a couple drives past the 50, but not too deep. Harris County did get to the 30 on one drive, and then went back as here come the Harris County off the sidelines. Logan Shellnut, the kicker, coming out here to kick things off. And we see that's next week. We see Manchester hustling out onto the field. Logan left-footed, number 88. Looks like Manchester's going to have Darius Favors returning the kick. Logan looks, checks both sides, gets the okay. And the second half is underway. High short kick. It's not going to be Favors. Brought down hard at about the 35, 36-yard line. Possibly Ja'Cory Anthony on the return. Not 100% sure from where we're at. Some of these numbers. And Manchester's offense back out on the field. Javon Favors under center. Darius Favors behind him. And the snap going to be a fake handoff. Now it's going to be Hines coming outside. Harris County chases him down and brings him down at about the 45-yard line. Christian Olson, Rand Ogletree coming over there, getting the tackle. Is going to bring up a second and medium. Just getting started here in the second half, third quarter action. 19 years these teams haven't played. And here's the 2nd and 4 play. Favors talking to the wideouts, rotating his guys. Cooper in the backfield, Darius Favors in the backfield. Going to be a handoff to Darius Favors, and he's going to be close to the first down. See if they give it to him. Looks like they do give him the first down. Manchester have the ball at the 48-yard line. New set of downs. Arian Kempson coming in for the Blue Devils. Javon Favors under center, looks at the defense, sees what he has. Gets a man in motion is Cooper. Cooper gets it, going around the edge. Bishop Adams comes through with a huge tackle for a loss. And that's going to try to wake up this Harris County defense early in this third quarter. That's the Bishop Adams we saw last year making multiple plays. That's right up his alley. Cooper coming on the outside. He shuts that edge down. Huge tackle for loss. It's going to be second down and long for Manchester. That's where you want to keep them in passing downs because they are a running offense. Send a couple passes, one completion. This Harris County crowd making noise. Favors under center again. He's going to toss it out to Darius Favors. There's a hole. And again, Harris County comes through. Flags coming in. Bishop Adams coming across the field to make the tackle. See, we're going to check this laundry on the field, see what the call is. Bishop Adams got some momentum going after making the play on the last play. It's going to be a hold on Manchester as they're going to look to Coach Tommy Watson and see. They're going to take the penalty. Bishop Adams getting his little momentum going, getting his confidence up, pinning them ears back and going after it. It's going to be second and real long right here. The clock is back going. Under 10 minutes already. It's going to be second and way long. Second and 24. Favors under center. Favors man in motions Hines, or Cooper rather. There's a rollout. And a pass is incomplete. We're going to get some eyeballs on that. Rand Ogletree making the play on defense. It's third and 24. See Coach D-Rock Brooks making a call to his defensive backs. Not too many plays in your playbook if you're Manchester for third and 24. See what they want to do right here. Do they concede and punt, or do they try to stretch the field and get this first down? Favors walking up is going to be in a shotgun with Darius Favors next to him. Harris County trying to get set on defense. They do. Going to be a fake the handoff. Going to be some pressure coming to roll Favors out. He's pointing his man downfield. He's going to take off running down across the 45 down to about the 49. And it's going to be fourth down and about 8 for Manchester. All eyes go to Coach Prather on the Manchester sidelines to see what he wants to do here. Big run by Favors as Harris County does force a fourth down. Looks like Cooper, who's been doing the punting, is going to stand back there. Now, Rand Ogletree's going back. Cooper, the senior, running back, going to be the punter. And he kicks it right at. Now everybody looks at the ball. I don't know if it kicked off a Harris County person or not. Now it's going to be a scrum to see who gets the ball. Don't know why everybody was looking at the ball with that line drive punt. If it would have hit a Harris County person on any body part and Manchester touch it, would have been Manchester ball. I think a little bit of confusion. I love to see that Coach Holbrook and Bishop Adams with some high fives. Bishop fired up coming off the field. And it's going to be Harris County football just across the 50 as they get the ball for the first time in the second half. Right at the 49-yard line for Harris County. Trotter Teasley and at quarterback, Eugene Robinson, running back. See Will Drew in that H position we've talked about. Pistol formation, middle of the field. Teasley gets the snap, hands it to Eugene. Eugene rolls, gets to about the line of scrimmage. We saw Harris County had that one drive that went down to about the 30-yard line and stalled out. He got down there just running it. We saw so many times last year, just run the ball, run the ball, run the ball, and eventually get the other team to have a little bit of a break. Now it's a traditional shotgun formation. Trotter Teasley gets the snap, gives this one to Kingston. Rivers bangs it in there. He backs his way to about the 45-yard line to bring up third down for Harris County. Trotter Teasley looking to the sideline to see what Coach Watson and Coach Cox dials up on this third down. Third and about a long 6. Trotter lets the offensive line know what's going on. It's going to be the pistol formation. So he looks at the defense, makes his sign. Now he looks over at the sidelines again to see what changes they want to make. They're going to flip Will Drew to his left. Teasley back into the pistol. Gets it, hands it off right in the middle. Kingston Rivers drives it, gets a little bit of a push. It's going to be close. It's going to be fourth and about maybe a yard, give or take. Looking to the sideline. I don't think this is any hesitation for Coach Tommy Watson. We saw so many times last year go for it on fourth down. There's going to be Rand Ogletree running out there and Teasley coming off. Now you're going to have Kingston coming off, and Eugene Robinson in at running back. As he talks the quarterback, Rand Ogletree. Rand looks. Big run, fourth down run. Rand bangs it up the middle, spins for the first down, and Harris County continues driving it. Here in the third quarter, clock is around 6:10 left. The chain gang moving. Harris County still has the ball. Little quarterback power with Rand Ogletree. You could tell Rand, I talked to him this morning when I saw him, and you could tell how serious he took the offseason, weight room work, great shape, got a little bit bigger since last season, all muscle, and now he's back in there at quarterback. Eugene Robinson, real wide, almost a single shotgun formation, coming around with the blocking. Rand Ogletree sneaks through to the 30, and we're going to be looking at a second down and medium situation for Harris County. The 30-yard lines where the last drive, where the best drive they had stalled out. Now they're looking to get a little bit better this time as they're on a second down and 4 to go. Still have Eugene Robinson, now Trotter Teasley back at quarterback in the pistol formation. Will Drew, the H-back to the left. Eugene Robinson gets the ball, goes up the middle, big hole, 25, down to the 20. Ball bounces out. Manchester picks it up. Ball bounced out again. It's going to be Manchester ball on about the 20-yard line. See what the call is. They're saying Manchester football on the 19-yard line. Harris County with their best field position, best run of the night, and the ball squirts loose, and Manchester picks it up, and now it's Manchester's football down on the 19-yard line. Harris County wanting to say it looked like Robinson was down, but either way, they're not changing the calls. It's going what it is. Now they're calling the water break, and we'll take a break with them. Still 0-0 here with 5 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Now at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika, the full-size GMC Sierra 4x4 crew cabs discounted up to a giant $15,000 off. GMC Canyons with plenty of power and excellent towing ability, up to $5,000 off. And the roomy and enjoyable compact SUV, the popular GMC Terrains, up to $6,750 off.
Choose from over 500 new and used vehicles on the lot or on the way to Glenn Smith and Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Georgia, Alabama. Sports Live will be your go-to for all your favorite high school and collegiate games this fall. From the Carver Tigers to the Columbus Blue Devils, the Harris County Tigers and Northside Patriots, the Glenwood Gators and Calvary Christian Knights, the Pacelli Vikings and Brookstone Cougars to the Smith Station.
And we're back. First half, teams trading punts. We go second half. Harris County drives down there, gets the ball with the best run of the night, and there's the first turnover of the game, and now Manchester comes up to the ball. 19-yard line, Javon Favors under center. Man in motion is Whitaker, and Whitaker has the ball. Whitaker got the hole, and he's bouncing it out there across the 30-yard line. Now Manchester has all the momentum in the stadium. Brooks runs him out of bounds. They go from the 19-yard line to across the 30-yard line in the first play of this drive. They're going to spot it on the 33, and it's first down for Manchester. Javon Favors, Darius Favors behind him. It's going to be a handoff to Cooper, and Cooper has the hole, and they're using their momentum now, and they got the ball down to the 40-yard line. Big gain for Manchester, going to be second in, short, maybe medium. See where they spot it across the field. Put the ball right on the 40. Manchester using all their momentum, getting this drive, 2 big plays right off the bat. Now Favors back under center. Looks to the sideline. Darius Favors behind him. He's going to hand it off to Kempson. Big tackle for Harris County. Phillip Sterling held him up. Trevor Boutwell cleaned him up. Good job, Phillip Sterling, to hold him, and Trevor Boutwell coming through, bringing the hammer on that tackle for a loss. Now it's third down for Manchester. But you go from 2nd and 3, now you're looking at a 3rd and 5. This Harris County defense has to try to step up one more time to force a punt as the clock runs here in the 3rd quarter, down to 3:20 to go. You're thinking you need one play to try to swing it. And there's a toss, and it's going to go wide. Ball's on the ground, rolling towards the sidelines, and they're going to pick it up. However, the clock is rolling is what the officials say, and that's going to be a big loss. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 7. And I imagine we're going to see punt team again, although it looks like Nick Brown may be doing the punting after the last punt by Cooper hit the offensive line in the back. And yet again, there's another punt. Harris County running off the field. And now the ball on by the 35. Kick, low. Kick going to bounce. Rand's going to let it roll. 35, roll 32. Stop about the 32, 33-yard line across in front of the marching band for Manchester. Give shout-outs to our sponsors today. We'll do the Terry Johnson. Looking for insurance you can trust? The Terry Johnson Agency has been a cornerstone of our community for over 30 years, offering personalized coverage to fit your life. From home and auto life and church insurance, got you covered. At the Terry Johnson Agency, we don't provide insurance. We offer peace of mind, proudly supporting Georgia Alabama Sports Live because we believe in the power of community, and there's no more powerful statement than that. As Terry Johnson Agency, we mentioned earlier, has been a supporter from day one, and that just shows where this company is going. And Trotter Teasley sends Rand Ogletree in motion. Ogletree gets the pass. He's looking downfield, and Rico Brown's going downfield, and the ball's overthrown. He was open downfield. They had 2 open downfield. You had Zia Gates coming across the field, but Rico Brown got back there. Ogletree just a hair too strong on the throw as Harris County went for it all on that play, opening up this drive, and came up empty-handed, and now it's 2nd and 10. That play brought everybody to their feet when you saw the man running at the numbers, getting open down the sideline. Just too much on the throw. And now 2nd down call comes in. Kingston Rivers, pistol formation. Trotter Teasley talks to Kingston, hands it off. Kingston bangs it, tries to get back, may have come up short from the, they're going to give him the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be 3rd and 10. Milton coming back onto the field. His helmet came off. And now there's an injury timeout. It looks like we're having, this time of year, cramps are an issue. We'll keep giving a shout out. Christ Chapel Hamilton, Pastor Randy Huff. Visit them right past Park on the left if you're coming from Catala, coming up 27. It's 13377 Highway 27 in Hamilton. Services begin at 10:30 on Sunday. Pastor Randy Huff, I'm telling you, come one time, you'll be coming back the rest of the time. Bashir's Kubota over in Opelika, over 44 years. The Kubota dealer over there called Joe Dasher, 334-203-1322. And don't be fooled by them being in Opelika. Joe Dasher is a huge supporter of Harris County football. He's at all the home games, see him often. He's also loves the streaming service that we were able to provide. And, you know, it's nice to hear people that appreciate it and hearing how grateful he is. And he wanted to show his support, and he did. As we see Kingston coming off the field. And we're going to be looking at a 3rd down and 10. They're still huddled up over here, all the numbers. And they break the huddle. 3rd and 10, see what Harris County wants to draw up. Trotter with Eugene beside him, going to be a fake to screen. Now he's going to throw it to Eugene. May have a gap. Bangs it in there. It's going to come up just short. Going to be 4th and short. And now all the eyes will go down to Coach Tommy Watson to see if he wants to get greedy, and he's going to elect to punt the ball as we see the punt team coming out, possibly. No, it's going to be, I stand corrected, it's going to be some muscle coming in. Thought there was going to be protectors. That's going to be Tim Hudson. 4th and 3. Trotter Teasley's pointing them out. Trotter, now there's going to be a timeout. Manchester's going to talk about it. And maybe that's what Harris County wanted to do, or maybe they were going to go for it. If nothing else, you've had Manchester waste the timeout, and we're going to go to a break, and we'll try to jump back into this action right after this quick break on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Now at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika, the full-size GMC Sierra 4x4 crew cabs discounted up to a giant $15,000 off. GMC Canyons with plenty of power and excellent towing ability, up to $5,000 off. And the roomy and enjoyable compact SUV, the popular GMC Terrains, up to $6,750 off.
Choose from over 500 new and used vehicles on the lot or on the way to Glenn Smith and Opelika. Get ready to smile.
And we're back. Rick Beach with you on Georgia Alabama Sports Live in Manchester. Now Harris County's got the punt team out there, Demetrius Brooks. You see Braxton with his protection shield in front of him. Preston Jenkins with the ball between his hands, between his legs, will be the long snapper. Good snap. And a low line drive kick, driving Manchester back. Cooper going to let it go. It's going to be inside the 20 down to about the 15 and a half, 16-yard line. Demetrius Brooks with a fantastic punt. They'll flip the field position around some, and now Manchester's going to run out here. We got a minute remaining in the third. We've waited 19 years for this matchup, and it is living up to the billing. 0-0 game. Now you're getting to the point of the game. Every possession is becoming more and more important. Every defensive series so important for Harris County now. Both these running offenses, you know, possessions are not going to be too many more times you get the ball. Manchester coming up to the line. Favors in the shotgun. You don't see that too often. See what they're going to run it out of here. They're still going to come out throwing. This Favors in the shotgun. Favors gets the snap. He's looking short. Pass. Interception, Harris County! Interception, Harris County! Nolan Johnson gets the ball thrown right at him. He runs it down. Harris County's going to have the ball deep inside Manchester field. They come streaming off the field. Nolan Johnson standing, playing outside linebacker, and gets the ball thrown right between the numbers, squeezes it, and Harris County has quickly grabbed the momentum. As there's an injured Manchester player on the sidelines, and now the Harris County sidelines erupted out. This whole fans made this press box start shaking. This press box, older than anything around, started shaking, got a little worried up here. Now Harris County has a chance to take advantage of this amazing field position. They're going to have the ball on the 9-yard line. It's going to be first down and goal to go. So they're meeting over here. We'll just take a break while they're got the injured player coming off the field now, so we'll cancel the break. I just confused our producer. Poor Chris Gates is working his tail off upstairs. We got up here, it was a little warm when we first got up, no air conditioning in this press box. But hey, everywhere in Georgia, what do you have around the corner? Dollar General. Went and picked some fans up. We got it under control. Chris, however, got multiple things working, but how we got it situated, and Harris County's got it situated on the 9-yard line. Ran Ogletree's behind the center. He gets the shotgun snap. He runs, gets pushed forward, maybe a yard, give or take, and it's going to bring up a second down. They're not even going to give him that. They're going to get him spotted on the 10. As Manchester's begging their defense to get it going here, to make a stand. Harris County wants to get it across that goal line. We're down to 34, 33 seconds remaining. And here's Harris County, ran Ogletree. Eugene Robinson behind him. Ogletree with shotgun, going to do another quarterback run. Makes a man miss. Bangs it in there, bounces out. Where are they going to spot this one? He got across the 10, maybe to the 7-yard line. And we're going to the fourth quarter. Harris County deep inside Manchester territory. Score 0-0. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter after this on Alabama Sports Live.
Georgia, Alabama. Sports Live will be your go-to for all your favorite high school and collegiate games this fall. From the Carver Tigers to the Columbus Blue Devils, the Harris County Tigers and Northside Patriots, the Glenwood Gators and Calvary Christian Knights, the Pacelli Vikings and Brookstone Cougars, to the Smith Station Panthers and Russell County Warriors, from CVCC Pirates basketball and baseball, and every tournament from here to Macon. We are the #1 destination for anything happening in East Alabama and West Central Georgia. Be sure to like and follow us on YouTube and Facebook, and stay tuned for even more amazing ways we will be bringing Georgia, Alabama Sports Live to you this upcoming season. We can't wait to come see you next.
Rick Beach with Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Back with you in Manchester, Harris County, Manchester. Starting the fourth quarter with Harris County. 3rd and goal. Ball on about the 7-yard line. Harris County fans on their feet here in front of us. Power T, going to be a rollout. Trotter throws it high, throws it just short in the end zone. And this is going to bring up a 4th down. And see, now Logan Shelnut running out onto the field. As Harris County's going to try to kick a field goal. Logan telling him, I got the kicking ball, take it from me. Trotter Teasley doing the holding. And there's another cramp on the field. We'll take this to give a shout out. Derek Moxley Concrete Service, making people happy in our area for over 28 years. He did the beautiful work at Pate Park we talk about. You need to go there and see that. Them pavers look amazing. And what Pate Park has just grown into this phenomenon that it is. Go there and see the work. Moxley, proud supporter of Kudzu Sports, proud supporter of Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Harris County Athletics. Give Derek Moxley for any kind of, even if you just got some questions to ask about concrete, call the man up, 706-566-9212. Derek, he's on the sidelines in the gold shirt. He's been the get-back coach for Harris County for a while. And he does a fine job. Ready for your next vehicle? Visit Glenn Smith Chevy GMC in Opelika, Alabama, where a wide selection of over 300 new and pre-owned vehicles awaits you, many with factory warranties still valid. Glenn Smith is committed to making your car or truck buying experience smooth, simple, and satisfying. Check out glennsmith.com and explore the inventory and start your deal today. So the timeout's over with. Harris County's running back out on the field, the field goal unit, looking for the first points of the game for either side. 0-0 score. Going to be a short field goal. About a 24-yard field goal. Preston Jenkins the snap. Trotter Teasley the hold. Logan Shelnut kicks it. Bingo through the uprights. The kid's got ice water through his veins early in the year again. Last season we saw it in Russell County, and Harris County is the first team to break through and break the tie, and they're up 3-0 with 11:48. Still super early in the fourth quarter, but Harris County can cling to this 3-0 lead, and the defense been playing stellar all night. Has to come out here and make a stop and try to protect the lead. They've been trying to keep it tied all night. Now you have a lead to protect. Fantastic ball game in Manchester tonight. Absolutely worth the wait of 19 years. Once a rival, just hatred for one another. And now it's a great game. I think the wait's been worth it for the rivalry. Kind of killed out anything from in the past, and now these teams maybe can rekindle this rivalry, more consistency. And next year, Manchester will come up to Harris County. But right now, we got to worry about this 3-0 lead and 11:48 remaining. Logan Shelnut to kick it off. Darius Favors the deep man for Manchester. Ball on the far hash mark, left-footed kicker. He checks both sides. He gets the okay. And pooches it up. It's going to be called at the 22-yard line by Hines, and he bangs it in there. And Harris County brings it down on about the 34-yard line. And now it's Harris County's defense who came up with a huge interception their last possession to give the ball in the goal situation. That was Nolan Johnson, the linebacker that got the pick last drive. Now the defense runs out there knowing they need to get a stop, get the ball back, and try to put this game away with another score. Javon Favors, the Manchester quarterback, gets the signal running into the huddle. They come back under center. Darius Favors and Hines in the backfield. It's going to be Favors giving it to Favors, and Favors makes a man miss and gets across the 40. They're going to bring up second down and medium situation for Manchester. Now you see Denver coming in to put that anchor in the middle of this defense. Him and Braxton will be in the game from offensive line to defensive line. Then you got big Josh Jones going to switch out the end, and Bishop Adams the other end on our side. And it's going to be a timeout Harris County to talk about it. They're going to take a timeout. We're going to take it with them. We'll be right back on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Truckloads of fresh inventory are rolling into Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika. Check out the powerful new Chevrolet Silverado 4-wheel drive crew cabs, discounted up to $13,750 off. Chevy Equinox with discounts up to $6,000 off. And listen to this, 2024 Chevy Blazer EV, as low as $295 a month. Brand new Chevy Blazer EV, 24 months lease, just $295 a month.
Get ready to smile.
And we're back on Friday Night Lights here in Manchester, Harris County, Manchester. Manchester facing the second down. Ball on the 41-yard line. They get the ball. Now it's going to be a hand to Hines, who's going around wide on the edge, gets a hole, and should be close, if not pass. He did get the first down. It's going to be first down Manchester. We mentioned old school football with these running offense. Manchester's wing T, about as old school offense as you can get, but it's working. You saw last year they did play at the Mercedes-Benz in Atlanta for the state championship, coming up just short. Now they back in the formation. Cooper coming across, and Cooper gets the handoff. Harris County trying to force him back. They do, but he gets a short gain. Now medium gain. It's going to be second down. Nice run right there by Cooper. Boutwell did his job trying to contain the edge and force him back to the middle. As Manchester crosses the 50, gets it to the 47. Another cramp on the field. We mentioned sponsor Buffalo Rock. These hot days, you know, you can go for a Mountain Dew. They cool you off the fastest, in my opinion. Prefer the Mountain Dew Zero. I think them are fantastic drinks. Anytime tailgating, enjoying a football game, absolutely grab a ice cold Buffalo Rock product. Then Terry Johnson Agency, serving the community for 30 years and helping people save money on all their insurance needs. Terry Johnson Agency is a big supporter of Georgia Alabama Sports Live, and I keep wanting to say that all the time just to drive home. They've been a supporter, Thrift Behringer, and this dream that he had on these, Friday nights. And now we're running a triple header on opening night. Just a fantastic job, and all of it couldn't be possible without people like the Terry Johnson Agency believing in Thrift Behringer and his vision and leading us to where we are now. So Terry Johnson Agency will always be grateful to them, and we want y'all to show that gratitude by going to them when you have insurance needs. And it's second down and 4 for Manchester as they just crossed the 50 down at the 47. And it's going to be Favors with Hines in motion. He's going to give it to Darius Favors, and he gets the first down. And Harris County brings him down. And now Manchester's driving. And that's their second first down of this drive. And this is the kind of drive they've been doing. That's what they did last year. That's what took them to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, took them to the state championship, was long, methodical drives, just running this offense, handing it off, hitting the edges, hitting the motion men, and doing some, just messing with your eyes. And right now they're getting a little momentum going. See if Javon looks to the sidelines, now goes back up under center. He's going to toss it out to Darius Favors. Harris County trying to build a wall, make him cut back, and he does. And a big hit by Trevor Boutwell, and he bounces off. And then they come in. Rand Ogletree brings him down. They had him at the line of scrimmage. However, he gets a short gain. And it's going to be second down, and we'll call it 8. Them boys are hitting tonight. This is what Rivalry is all about in high school football. This is what the Manchester-Harris County Rivalry was built on for years. These boys coming in, and it means something to them. And now it's second and down, and 8 to go. Ball just maybe the tail end of the ball touching the 40. Javon Favors gives it to Hines. Hines going, cutting through, and Harris County comes in and stops him. It is going to be third down and about 5. Kendarius Hines gets the ball coming around and comes up short. They're going to call it 3rd and 4. And Manchester is content just running the ball because they know they can get a 4th and short, so they can get up something here. They'll go for it on 4th down. Harris County wants to make that stop. Ever so important is here we go with man in motion, and it's going to be Whitaker in motion. Whitaker gets the first down, and Brooks brings him down, but he's crossed the 30, and it's going to be first down Blue Devils. And Manchester's driving it again as they're inside the 30-yard line with coming up on 8 minutes to go. They're going to spot it on the 37, the 38-yard line, I'm sorry. .27, I said 37 here. We're good. We're under center. Handoff. Right, big hole. Darius Favors is brought down. He gets across the 20. And it looks like Manchester's doing what they want now, is driving it downfield, running it right at this Harris County defense. See Hastings coming in on defensive line as Braxton Love is coming in. Favors back under center. Darius Favors behind him. There goes Cooper in motion. Cooper gets the handoff. Harris County chasing after Cooper. He's aiming for that corner, and he gets brought down. And it's going to be first down right outside the 10, maybe the 11-yard line is where they spot it. So they can get the first down without getting the touchdown. But now Harris County's got to dig in. They're getting their heels back towards the end zone, and they got to protect this little 3-0 lead. And we got a timeout on the field, timeout Harris County with 6:53 remaining. And now you hear the Manchester crowd across the way making all their noise. With a timeout on the field, we'll talk Bashir's Kubota. Bashir's Kubota dealer for 44 years. Call Joe Dasher, your local Kubota connection, at 334-203-1322. And y'all can't say in Harris County, I see y'all out there when I'm riding through all the time. I see the orange Kubotas all over the place. So if you need some parts, call up Joe Dasher, big supporter of Harris County football. He'll help you out. You know, you need some new attachments, anything like that, call him up. They're the #1 tractor package dealer in the Southeast. You go by there, if you just want to go look at tractors, go by there and they got all kind of Kubotas you can look at over in Opelika. Joe Dasher, 334-203-1322. As Harris County comes out of their defensive huddle, they're getting set up over here. First down. They can't get the first down without a touchdown. They're at the 11, so they can get down inside the 1. Harris County rather not come to that. Harris County rather get the stop here. As we come up first down, Harris County side's trying to make some noise. Favors under center. They're going to hand up the middle to Darius. Favors drives it down around the 5-yard line. They're going to call it short at the 6, it looks like, in the near side judge. 5-yard gain, going to bring up a 2nd and 5 from the 6. Harris County looking for some kind of a stop as that clock is now just ticking. It seems like it's on fast mode if you're Harris County. 6:30 to go. Javon Favors under center. Going to hand it off. Got a big hole, and they dive, and it's a touchdown for Manchester as Aaron Kempson runs it around the field. You see the wing T formation, and you've held it at bay all night if you're Harris County. And now, with just 6:16 to go, Manchester finally breaks through with their first score of the game, and it's a touchdown. And Harris County, who just took a 3-0 lead, now falls behind 6-3, pending this extra point. And now we're going to see what's going to happen here with Manchester. Looks like they're going to go for 2. Favors up under center. Darius behind him. Now it's going to be Cooper in motion, and Cooper getting the ball, and Cooper going around for the conversion. And Manchester's now up 8-3 on Harris County. And this Harris County offense is going to hit the field with 6:16 to go, or with 6 minutes to go, pending the kickoff, and what kind of return we can get to see if we can get any kind of momentum back on offense. As you know, that Manchester crowd is going to be rocking and rolling against us when we get the ball back. As the band cranks up, the Harris County coaches firing the team up on the sideline. High school football at its finest right here. The lights are bright. You see everybody lined up. It's standing room only on both sides. You can see the end zone to the right. It's just packed with people. Both sidelines packed with people. Amazing atmosphere. And now Manchester's come out. They're ready to go. Harris County just now running their unit out on the field. So who's going to go deep? And it looks like Rico Brown will be deep for Harris County. And Damian Brooks, the other deep man, standing on the 10-yard line. Nick Brown, the kicker for Manchester. They got the ball teed up on the 40. And the right-footed kicker, kind of a short kick. Going to be caught by Rico. Rico gets to the 30, tripped up, tries to keep going. And finally brought down past the 30-yard line. And this is where Harris County is going to get the ball with 6:08 remaining. And if you're Harris County, the urgency's in you because you do not want that Manchester offense to get the ball back with their running game going and the way they can chew the clock up like crazy. If you're Harris County, you want to make it happen here because there is time to stay true to your offense if you're Harris County. Coach Watson knows that. He don't have to abandon what this team does best is run the ball. You don't have to abandon that. You're not in that situation. Eugene Robinson, the running back. Trotter Teasley coming out. See Montrez Woods at the top of your screen. Zygates at the bottom. As Teasley gets the pistol snap, gives it to Robinson. Robinson runs it in there and gets some positive yardage, gets the drive started. And it's going to be second down for Harris County. They're going to call a false start on Harris County. Goes from a nice little gain to being a 1st and 15. And absolutely not what you want if you're Harris County is to go backwards in this situation. Now a 1st and 15. Teasley, pistol formation again as they try to get things situated. The official spots the ball, respots the ball. Looks like he gave him a 6-yard penalty instead of 5. Now Teasley stands back, gets the pistol snap, gives it back to Eugene. Eugene gets to about the 30, get a short gain. It's going to be 2nd and long for Harris County. And that clock, every time there's a play, I can't help but just look at the clock to see what's going. And there's an injury on the field. You see the trainers running out there. We mentioned cramps this time of year with the heat. First game, you play a scrimmage game, but this is by far the first time these guys have played this late into a game. So they get plenty of water, try to get hydrated. I'd like to talk about my producer, Chris Gates, who's been working his tail off, getting here early, getting everything set up. We had some small mic issues early in the game. He was able to troubleshoot that, fix it. Ran with him yesterday. We worked together at the Harris County softball game, a fantastic softball game, one of the best you'll probably ever see. Was one of the most viewed games on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live softball games. Fantastic 7-6 win for Harris County. Me and Chris Gates put together again tonight, and we have been given a great ball game again. And again, it's Harris County, and now they're trailing. We mentioned I just can't help myself keep looking at the clock, and it's 5:38 to go. And now the Manchester defense came out on the field. Coach Watson talking to his guys, and here they come out. Eugene Robinson still out there. Got Demetrius Brooks and Tim Hudson going to the top of the formation. Will Drew going to be the H-back with Rand Ogletree here at the bottom. He's going to be matched up on Jaden Terry, the 6'3" corner for Manchester. They look. It's a 2nd down and 13 to go. Shotgun formation. Hand off to Robinson. Flips it to Ogletree. He's going to throw it deep. It's going to Brooks. Brooks got the ball. He's at the 20. Taking down inside to about the 15-yard line. Harris County comes out with a reverse pass. time. He hits Brooks, and now it's Harris County looking up at the clock, reading 5:28. Harris County down by 5. Now has momentum. Now just trying to keep this drive moving, and where they could punch it in and put Manchester on it. 8-3 lead for Manchester is now Harris County for the first time in a while had a crowd on offense, really something to cheer about. Now Trotter Teasley comes in. Now looking at the clock, you just want to punch it in. With 5:03:02, Trotter gets the ball, gives it to Robinson. Robinson finds it, bangs it in there, and gets him a couple. And it's going to be second and about 8 for Harris County. And we're inside 5 minutes to go now, Chris, so that ball is moving. That clock is clicking down, down, down. Now Harris County running them out on the field. They need one more play to just really try to punch it in. You're inside the 15-yard line. They're going to spot it on the 13. Teasley talking to Eugene. Eugene Robinson standing on the 20. Teasley in the pistol formation. He hands it off to his left. Robinson bangs it up the middle. Touchdown! Harris County rockets through the lead again. This time they're going up 9-8, and they look to the sideline to see what coach was wanting them to do. As they need to go for 2. The 2 fingers going up. They need to go for 2 and try to get this 3-point lead. 4:16 to go. In a game that was scoreless for hours and hours. Now both teams trading points back and forth. It's going to be a timeout, Harris County, so they can talk about this 2-point play. And the importance of this play is huge. You know the difference in a 3-point lead and a 1-point lead. You force a field goal can only tie you. Get this 2-point conversion. We said last night it would be hard for football to top the atmosphere and the level of excitement and intensity, and football is coming up doing the same thing. The emotion of this game is through the roof. As now the play is Harris County has no timeouts left. You're hoping you don't need them. You're hoping that you get the ball back, you got the lead, and you can just run the clock out. Trotter Teasley gives a little more instruction for Coach Watson, runs back to the huddle. The team's waiting on him. You see Bishop Adams, you see Josh Jones in there. You can fully expect a power T. Walker Scott back there as well. It's going to be big Josh Jones driving, and short. They're going to call him just short from getting in there. And this Harris County is going to cling to this 9-8 lead with 4:16. And the clock that we wanted to stop and we wanted to run so slow, we now beg to just hit the chew clock and let it just roll and eat up. And Manchester, with 4:16 to go, is getting the ball. And as they get ready to kick off, we're going to take a quick break and come back with the conclusion of this magnificent ball game after this.
Truckloads of fresh inventory are rolling into Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika. Check out the powerful new Chevrolet Silverado 4-wheel drive crew cabs, discounted up to $13,750 off. Chevy Equinox with discounts up to $6,000 off. And listen to this, 2024 Chevy Blazer EV, as low as $295 a month. Brand new Chevy Blazer EV, 24 months lease, just $295 a month.
Get ready to smile.
And Rick Beach back with you here in Manchester, Georgia, Alabama Sports Live. Presented by Buffalo Rock. Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC is left-footed. Logan showing it back out there. As Harris County back up 9-8 with 4:16 to go. Shellnut checks both sides. They're ready. He kicks it off. It's a high going here to the 20. Muff, ball's on the ground. Darius Favors dropped it. He picks it back up. Phillip Sterling comes in. Christian Olsen comes in and brings him down at about the 21-yard line. And here I am again looking at the clock. 4:11 left. Flags all over the place. I was watching the ball. I didn't see the middle of the field, and something really crazy must have happened because there's 3 handkerchiefs laying in a 10-yard radius in the middle of the field. See how they rule on this. I have no idea what happened. Like I said, I was watching the ball, which is over by the numbers, and something happened in the middle of the field. You got 3 officials talking to the white hat about what happened. And let's see if he makes his call. No, he wants to get back, see a little bit more of what's going on. The guy with the ball hasn't walked anywhere to give us a clue. Dead ball, personal foul, unsportsmanlike on Manchester. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike on Harris County. Penalties will offset. And all that discussion led to really nothing as far as the game goes, because it's going to be first down at the 21-yard line for Manchester with 4:11 to go. Manchester with 2 timeouts. Favors jogging onto the field. Talked to Coach Prather, got his play. Lining back up in the shotgun formation. Darius Favors to his right. And now they're going to run Darius. He's going to look where to go, and he's going to get hit and rode to the ground by this Harris County defense. Clock is running inbounds. Trying to get eyeballs on who made that tackle. Looks like it's Xavier Cunningham coming from the linebacker position. And I peek around the corner to look at that clock moving so slow at 3:48, 3:47. Harris County coming up to see big Josh Jones going to his end position. Bishop at the other end. Boutwell backs up. Now it's going to be a little confusion. Ball on the ground. Harris County says they got it. I'm watching the white hat. And Harris County's got the ball. Harris County's got the ball on the fumble with 3:33 to go. It'll be Harris County's ball at about the 20-yard line. And this stadium has erupted in the celebration. The sidelines, the stands, the band, everybody coming up at one time. And I've told Chris before, I don't trust this press box with all this moving around, and it is flat rocking up here now. And now it's Harris County that knows if they can get it into the end zone with a running ball, you could eat some clock and really put the game away. It'll be Harris County's ball at the 21-yard line. Manchester with 2 timeouts. Harris County looking to just get some first down and just eat this clock away. 3:33 to go. I think that's the 5th time I've mentioned it in the last 30 seconds how much time is left. Trotter Teasley with Eugene Robinson behind him. Going to be the pistol formation. Will Drew in the H-back position. Teasley snaps, hands it to his left. Eugene looking for a hole and bangs it in there. And it's going to be a gain about 3, maybe 4. In Manchester, letting the clock run. They only got 2 timeouts. Harris County knows that they can get a first down. You chew some clock, get the first down. You really get them in a predicament they don't want to be in. 3:09, 3:08. Harris County breaks the huddle. Kingston Rivers coming in. We haven't seen him at running back in a little bit, maybe some fresher legs. We've seen him at linebacker some. There's a handoff pistol formation to Kingston. Gets hit from behind and tripped up. And now Manchester elects to use a timeout. That'll leave them with 1 remaining with 2:46 to go. And Harris County will be looking at a 3rd and about 6 inside the 20. And the importance of this 3rd down play is astronomical if you could get it. Knowing Manchester's used the timeout, you could really eat that clock to where you want it to be, which is going to be 3 zeros. You want that 1 0 to the left and 2 to the right on that clock. Shout out to Buffalo Rock and Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC. Zaxby's, Justin Humphreys in Phoenix City. The support y'all give to Georgia Alabama Sports Live is really special. It's a dream that Thrift Behringer had. Chris Gates, Torgo Isla, Richard Holdridge. They got me on board with Harris County, and we're really trying to build it into something. I really enjoy these Harris County games, and these games like this and games like last night are just insane. I told Chris, I don't know how much more my heart can take. Here we go. 3rd and 4, ball on the 16-yard line. Looks like it's Kingston Rivers behind Trotter in this pistol formation, the go-to formation. And it's going to be a good snap, good handoff. Rivers bangs it, spins it, drives his legs, drives the pile. They're pushing. It may be a first down. They ain't whistled him down yet. And he's down, and he's across the 10, maybe the 7. And they're going to move the chains as it's a first down, and the flag comes flying in. 2:35 to go. They get the first down, and then the handkerchief come. The official threw it 5 miles in the air, and it came down like a parachute from Fort Moore. As they're looking to see what to call. And I couldn't see from an offensive lineman standing in front of the white hat, but from the sounds of this Harris County sideline, and I don't see the ball moving backwards, I'll take it. They're going to inch it closer to that goal line. And now you're inside the 5. You got the ball on the 4. It's 1st and goal on the 4. Teasley comes running in, 2:29, 2:28. Manchester's clinging to their 1 timeout. Don't know when they want to use that, as Harris County's not bothered with it. They're going to line up in this pistol. They got Kingston Rivers behind Trotter. Trotter talks to him. He gets back to the line. Good snap. Hands it off to his right. Kingston hit and stopped. And now all eyes go to Coach Prather across the field and see what he wants to do with the timeout. And you look at the clock, 1:58, 1:57. They're letting it run. Harris County's okay with that. Teasley's going to come off. It looks like Ogletree's going in. $1:40 to go. 1:39. We're inside almost a minute and a half. Ogletree going to get in this shotgun. Kingston Rivers to his right. It's been quarterback power when Ogletree's been in the game. See what they want to do. Good snap, quarterback power. Ogletree drives. Ogletree may come up short. He'll be short at the 1. And, hey, if you're Harris County, that's okay too. It's going to be 3rd down. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 1. Manchester uses their last timeout, leaves them with 0 with 1:20 to go. For a game that was 0-0, we knew it was going to be a heck of a finish. And boys, it lived up to that. We mentioned the 19 years. We said it all summer, rivalry renewed. I don't think nobody could draw it up any better than this. As far as just the atmosphere has been through the roof. I mentioned the standing room only for weeks and weeks. We talked to former players. Bonnie Woods and Tyler Dunn, former Manchester players, told us it's going to be standing room only. We talked to defense coordinator D-Rock Brooks, who played at Harris County. Brad Johnson, who talked, and I talked to both of them before the game on the field. And just the atmosphere, they said, be ready. It's going to be an atmosphere unlike anything y'all have seen. And that has been the truth. Minute 20, ball on the 1. It's going to come out. Kingston Rivers is coming out with Trotter Teasley. They're going to get it. What are they going to say? We're looking for a sign, any kind of signal. Touchdown, Harris County. Trotter Teasley. And Harris County now has a lead. And now they're going to take the 1 to go up by 8. As that lead grows a little bit bigger, and you're putting Manchester with no timeouts in a wing T type offense, having to throw the ball. And now this extra point is going to be important because it forces it to an 8-point lead to force a 2-point conversion if Manchester did get another touchdown. 1:12 to go. Logan stretches his back. Jenkins snap. Teasley hold. Shellnuts kick. Yes, sir. It's going to be Harris County's lead now 16-8 with 1:12 to go. Harris County running off the field. And you're running. You got to kick it off, and you're going to run your defense out there and ask them to make another stop. Just one more time. Stop this high-profile offense for Manchester that played in the Georgia Dome last year for a state championship with full expectations of being back. Harris County also had a fantastic year last year, winning 11 games, going to the Elite Eight. And they're showing that it was not a fluke. It was not a flash in the pan. It's not the old Harris County of old in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s that would have a good year, then struggle 4 or 5 years to get back on track. Tommy Watson trying to win the opener for the first time in his Harris County career. Now Shellnut puts the ball on the far hash mark, left-footed kicker. Hines and Darius Favors deep for Manchester. Shellnut checks with both sides. He gets the okay. A couple strides and a little pooch kick. May go out of bounds. It's going to be Hines at the 28 with the catch. Hines wants to cut upfield. There's a block, and he goes across the field. He's looking for a big return. Harris County misses. Another block. Ball's on the ground. Ball's on the ground. It's going to be Manchester's ball with 1 minute exactly. However, they're going to be at the 41-yard line. They're 59 yards away from where they want to be, which is in the end zone on the concession stand side of the field. This Harris County defense, they're going to spot them on the 40. They're going to be 60 yards away from where they want to be. This Harris County defense, last year we saw the pass rush was incredible. Bishop Adams was part of that. Bishop Adams and Josh Jones looking to do the same. Phillip Sterling, Riley Hastings coming in on that defensive line. I see young Preston Jenkins at the top of the screen at linebacker. They want to get some pressure on this quarterback and force another turnover as he goes under center. 1 minute to go. Favors takes the handoff, rolls out. He looks at Terry down at the bottom. Here's a pressure from Riley. There's a throw. A catch. Ball is on the ground. They call it incomplete. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Harris County's got this 8-point lead. Now they're talking, Coach Watson, Coach D-Rock Brooks out on the field, talking to this defense. Coach Watson out to the numbers. They're going to put the ball back on that far hash mark. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 to go. 51 seconds. 51 seconds. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 40. Favors in the shotgun. Favors looks downfield. Got the 3 formation to his left. It's going to be a sack. Ball's on the ground. Harris County dives. Let's see who's got it. We're going to watch the white hat again. Harris County says they have it. It's Harris County football. And Harris County gets another turnover. And the sidelines come out on the field. They're going to tell Trotter Teasley, you get that ball, you hold it like a newborn baby, and you put your knee on the ground, and you run this clock out. The Harris County stands are just overjoyed, and now people are trying to head to the exit to get a head start. Back to 85 to hit 116 and go back to Harris County. 42 seconds on the clock. It's going to take 2 knees, and this game will be over with. You get that ball, you hit that, put your knee on the ground. Trotter Teasley coming in his first start in a Harris County uniform. Fantastic ball game. Absolutely living up to the 19-year wait. Living up after last night Northside Harris County softball game. Then we get this ball game, this tight ball game, scoreless for so long, and then heavyweight fighters delivering blows back and forth. Much like last night, they do it again tonight. And Harris County looking to get another win, much like last night with Brandon Jenkins and the softball team. the penalty enforced going to give Harris County, but you're not worried about field position. You're worried about the clock. You're worried about running that 42 seconds as you line up in the best formation in all of football, the victory formation. Put your wrists together and make that V. Braxton Love hand the ball to Trotter. He takes a knee. And with no timeouts, the clock will run. And this will be one more knee to finish it off as the clock goes to 34, 33, 32. You see the coaches talking. You got to do it one more time. Now they're getting ready. Harris County next week, right back on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, will be hosting Troup County, another rivalry game, but this one will be at Tiger Stadium, or as Harris County likes to call it, in the jungle. And the Harris County sidelines is getting this crowd going as they line up on the 50, as they got to shake hands. They got to go back. As the refs run off the field, the clock hits 0, and Harris County gets a victory in Manchester. 19 years this rivalry went away. Both sides wanted it desperately to come back. You hear it all the time. When's Harris County Manchester going to play again? Well, 2024 was the year, and 16-8 is going to be the score that Harris County can brag about for the next 365 days before Manchester makes the ride over the mountain and comes to Hamilton for the game next season. We mentioned Coach Watson wins his first season opener since being at Harris County. Harris County comes off. You look at it with last year, they've won now 12 out of the last 13 games. This team has really changed. This program is formed into becoming a powerhouse in the area. And you look at Manchester, went to the state championship game last year, but they knew this game was huge for them as well. For the communities, this game means everything. It was a great game. Chris Gates did a marvelous job with multiple cameras we had going. Any issues we had early on, maybe we didn't even know about because Chris is such an ace at his job. So for Chris Gates, I'm Rick Beach, Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Don't forget the Harris County Coaches Show on Tuesday, Kudzu Sports on Sunday, Georgia Alabama Sports Live Show on Sunday. They got the Glenwood Coaches Show. We got sports next week, Harris County Volleyball next week, but Troup comes to Harris County next week. Harris County want to end the losing streak against Troup, and why not end that streak next? For Chris Gates, I'm Rick Beach. See you next week on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Truckloads of fresh inventory are rolling into Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika. Check out the powerful new Chevrolet Silverado 4-wheel drive crew cabs, discounted up to $13,750 off. Chevy Equinox with discounts up to $6,000 off. And listen to this, 2024 Chevy Blazer EV, as low as $295 a month. Brand new Chevy Blazer EV, 24 months lease, just $295 a month.
Get ready to smile.